Welcome back to the 254 Express. We're here with you every Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. But Wednesdays is extra special because it's the Women Takeover Wednesday. And I'm your host, Tata Nyaks. And of course, we're here with you, Radio 254, Kenyans for Kenyans to the whole world. Today is an extra special day because we have the one and only Mandy. So on my left is...
Hi guys, Wakili Extraordinaire in the building. So happy and excited to be here with you. And on my extreme left is our lovely guest who I will let introduce herself.
I go by the name Mandy, aka Kabaya, aka Manzi wa Nairobi, and I'm super excited to be here.
You were a DJ first.
Yes, I was.
Make it make sense. DJ ukakam rap, ukakam. Hey, so how did it all come together?
I think when I was in high school, I knew after school, like, I don't want to be stuck in an office job.
Right.
Okay.
And I've always had a passion for music and just entertainment and having fun. And I didn't quite know how to approach it. And DJing felt like the most safest way to like thrust myself into that industry. So I was a DJ immediately after high school, like 1 week home, I'm already at the academy. But I did DJing for around 2 years. And on my second year now, I started being fascinated by just writing music, creating the whole process. And one of my friends was a producer, and he said, you know what, just do this, just
Watch out,
safe, just go with
yourself
it.
inside.
Exactly. So that's more or less how it started. And then when I joined uni, I couldn't do DJing and music and go to school, so I had to pick one.
Right. So you're just like, let's just do the music.
Let's just do the music
one
thing.
time.
Yeah.
I want to find out, right? First, let's start with your creative process. Do you listen to a beat and then you're like, okay, so I can write to this beat, or do you write fast and then you're like, okay, this will go with this? What is your creative process, and why did you pick that particular creative process for you?
I usually go two ways. I could be going through something, or I have seen something happen and be like, you know what, this would make a really good story, or this would make like a really funny line or punchline. There's usually that. And then there's when I hear a beat, I ask myself, what does this beat exactly make me feel? Like, what's the simplest way or message I can put into this beat and just make it make sense? So that's two methods I use, but it's not like I write entire rhymes without a beat.
So this is Women Takeover Wednesdays, and we're women, and one of the things that I want to bring to the forefront is it's difficult to break out in this scene, not just the music industry, but just being an African, being a Kenyan, to be taken seriously. And I just want to hear your experience. One, I want to ask you, do you think there's a Kenyan music industry? Two, because you are contributing to the Kenyan history of music. Like, there'll come a time we'll be like, Hall of Fame, Mandy lazima kwe hapo. You know what I mean? And how has that journey been for you?
I'd like to say, of course, you have an industry. An industry is not what Tanzanians are doing or what people in the US or Europe are doing. An industry is other people who are actually feeding off of this. If I go shoot a video, someone has dressed me, someone has recorded me, there's someone shooting BTS for me, there's someone who is hiring out that space. And that's what an industry is. Is there an active cash flow going in and out, and what is it sustainable? I think there's an industry, but the structure is not particularly there. It's like we're all freestyling, and whatever sticks. My experience, I think it has taught me a lot of patience. Especially being a woman, and for the longest time I didn't have management. So I didn't have that sort of protection. Talk to my manager if you need this. Your promoter, talk to my manager. Your presenter, talk to my manager. And it was a bit difficult navigating that. But once I figured out how to limit the way I interact with these people, it became easier.
Fast, reliable, secure. Because Data Rush Courier, your package is our priority. Delivering more than just parcels, we deliver peace of mind.